Yo, what time the convo starters? Come on. Hey, Grandma, what's that you listening to?
Yo, it's the Convo start.
Hey, what's going on? Yo, it's the Convo Stars. It's your man Buck, man. We out here.
I got the world in my hands, the master plan, but I don't know why I keep calling, why I keep all of these girls in my shows. They loving me, but I don't know why I keep calling, why I keep calling you. I did not know what it was. Oh, no, I stay on a mission. They got money, but stay in some business. Okay, bummy, but also what's this?
If you gonna ride me, I'ma shoot you. Best we keep it neutral. Please do you. No, I can't fuck with you.
No, I can't fuck with you. No, I can't fuck with you.
Shout out Briz Rothstein. What's up, everybody? It's your man, Be Honest. Welcome back to another episode of the Convo Starters podcast. If you've seen the last episode, I drew. But that's neither here nor there. Shit happens. I mean, shout out to our unofficial official sponsors, Shea by 48. Shout out to everybody for that nightcap, Shannon Sharp, Ocho Cinco. They are now going to be doing live shows from New Orleans. It is Super Bowl week. Let's not get past that. It's Super Bowl week, baby. We got the Birds, we got the Chiefs, Jalen Hurts, Patrick Mahomes, Andy Reid, Nick Sirianni. It's a lot. Saquon, you know what I'm saying? But let's not lose sight of that. The Nightcap crew will be having, I think they have Shea by 48 on hand for like sale. Don't quote me on that. Don't give me the lion. Shannon Sharp will not be cussing me out, and neither will Ocho, because he'll just be laughing in the background probably with Shannon Sharp cussing. I don't know. Let's not put that out there. But big shout out to our unofficial official sponsors, Shea by 48. Shout out to the whole Nightcap crew. Like I said, check them out. They are down in New Orleans live this week doing their shows. So be ready, man. I'll be in the group chats on YouTube having a ball like I always do. Shout out to our unofficial official sponsors, Pure Fuel. But they are the official sponsors of the Philadelphia 76ers. They will be this proud sponsor for them for years to come. Hopefully I will hope, because they're a good brand. They are a good drink. It is a great hydration drink to have in your system and to help take care of your body. With that being said, man, like I said, if you saw the last video, I drew. That was like the first time reaction video right out the gate. But you came back for the details. I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? You could be anywhere in the world, but you're here with me. You know what I'm saying? But thank y'all for being here, tapping in, checking in, doing what you always do, and that's keeping the convo going. You know what I'm saying? But the Lakers got Luka, and they got Markieff Morris, they got Maxi Kleber. We still got LeBron, as far as 2:30 today goes, as me reporting this on a Monday. If you watch this, and if you're watching the other episode and you didn't see this one yet, and you're behind, catch up. Like, what the fuck is you doing? Shit is happening, and you got to be ready. But the Lakers got Luka, they got Maxi Kleber, they got Markieff Morris. We have transitioned from the AD era. So now what? Right? Now what? Now what is up on deck now for the Lakers? LeBron already said he wants to stay past the trade deadline and help the Lakers.
No! What the fuck, dog?
We made a trade to hopefully make you want to move and go do something else. That's what I'm thinking. Rob Pelinka was thinking. You know what I'm saying? But it's not my call. Hopefully, I've been saying it all season. This is LeBron's retirement year, and don't nobody know at the end of the season he gonna retire anyway. So we'll see what happens. But as far as the Dallas Mavericks goes, has anybody seen the Mavericks fan base? The Mavericks fan base went crazy when they found out they lost Luka. They had a funeral service. They are out there like protesting in front of the stadium, all kind of shit. Dallas, listen, you're in Dallas. You should be used to it. You got the Cowboys. You know what I'm saying? The Dallas Stars hockey team hasn't been that good that much, over the years. You know, you got the Dallas Mavs. They've been to the finals once in the past couple years. They haven't really been good since Dirk, and they only had that 1, maybe 2 year run with Dirk being there. So don't too much good shit happen in Dallas. You know what I'm saying? As far as sports goes, it's Dallas. Like the fuck. Anyway, that's like it's like it's Beyonce, nigga. But on the other side, but the other way around. You know what I'm saying? Shout out my man, Mr. Gray, Buck be killing, Swigger Nation. You know what I'm saying? We all down here. We like we all here. You know what I'm saying? We all here. Listen, the All-Star game is coming. We not gonna hold up too much on that shit. Listen, Luka's here, AD's gone. Like I said, it's a package deal of a bunch of people. We're all waiting to see what happens with LeBron. We're all waiting to see what happens with Jimmy Butler because he told Golden State no. Jimmy Butler told Golden State he didn't want to come there and sign an extension, so Miami's not making that deal. For all the people who thought that the Lakers, I check my goddamn phone. I'm talking about the Lakers and shit. For all the people who thought that Jimmy Butler would be on the Golden State Warriors, with Steph Curry and Draymond and whoever else is over there, he told them no. He flat out told Golden State he wasn't signing an extension there, so he won't be going to Golden State. So that leaves what now for Jimmy Butler? He might go to San Antonio and get on Wemby's nerves because they have De'Aaron Fox now. The Spurs recently made a trade. Well, they made a trade the very next day. Like, the Spurs and the Kings made trades as if they're catching the Lakers, or if the Lakers are somebody to catch at this current time. It's going to take a little while for Luka to get his shit together in LA. You know what I'm saying? He already got Finney Smith over there, which I think is a part of the plan from Rob Pelinka, now that I mention it. He got Rui, part of the plan with Rob Pelinka, now that I mention it. Rob Pelinka, you were smart. Well, we knew you were smart. You were Kobe Bryant's agent, so you had to be smart. We'll get back to that. But the Spurs now had De'Aaron Fox. They made a trade, and Zach LaVine is now on the Kings. It was a 3-team deal. Chicago's in a reset mode. They're not looking for stars. I think they're looking to rebuild and make new stars. I mean, they have Kobe White. They have Patrick Williams. Vukovic is still over there locked the fuck up. Zach LaVine got out, but Nikola Vukovic is still stuck in Chicago prisons, in the Chicago Bulls prison. I don't know. There's definitely some more trades on the horizon. The trade deadline is Thursday, February 6th. So if you think your team needs a reboot or a retool moment, you better get on Twitter, X, one of these things and start screaming, or scream at us too. Like, don't fuck around. Scream at us because we be out there screaming. Like, if you see the hashtag somewhere on Twitter, add that shit. Use that shit on Twitter. Use it on Instagram when you make a post. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see it. So we'll know. Because our page get traction, but our hashtag, that shit gets stamped a lot of places. You feel me? But listen, man, the All-Star game is coming. As you know, oh shit. Before we get to the All-Star game, we doing our little, quick rundown and shit. Myles Garrett, we gotta switch because as I said, Super Bowl week. So the NFL always has some news during Super Bowl week, right? Myles Garrett of the Cleveland Browns, future NFL Hall of Famer, has asked for a trade. He's asked for a trade from the Cleveland Browns. I mean, a lot of people knew this was imminent. A lot of people knew this would happen sooner or later. A lot of people didn't think this might happen because Cleveland, if they trade Myles Garrett, that's just the Giants trading Saquon all over again. I hope everybody in Cleveland's listening. But look at Cleveland. Look at him, really. And Myles Garrett has asked. He's asked nicely. He put up a goodbye letter, basically. It's basically like a goodbye letter to Cleveland. Like if you read the letter he put up, it's basically a goodbye letter to Cleveland. Hey, Myles Garrett, you want to play? You want to play on the other side of Max Crosby? Because the Raiders got a pick in the second round. The Raiders have a pick in the second round. I mean, we could trade. Y'all could trade back and take our pick in the first round and in the second round, and give us Myles Garrett. We have Tom Brady in the front office. Well, Tom Brady's the owner. We have Pete Carroll as the head coach. You know what I'm saying? We have what's his name? John Spatek or Mike Spatek? John Spatek, some shit like that. Some kind of Spatek. But it's a little funny because whatever. Long story short, we have three reputable people to handle the Raiders' business from now on: Brady, Carroll, and Spatek. And not to mention they brought back Patrick Graham as a defensive coordinator. Then they added Chip Kelly as an offensive coordinator. The Raiders are working. The Raiders are working. But like I said, Myles Garrett, you can be on you can go from Cleveland to Las Vegas, have some fun. You on one side, Max Crosby on another side. The Raiders give up a pick. You know, we swap first round picks. You know, something simple, something quiet. You know, you never know. We could swap picks, and y'all take our second round pick, which would be basically like a first round pick because it's the Jets pick. So you know, basically a first round pick. the Jets not doing anything with it. You know, something to think about. Something to think about. Some more crazy news to check out real fast, because this is the news we choose. I should have said it in the beginning. I'm sorry, Buck. I should have said it in the beginning. This is the news we choose. Did anybody see, or has anybody heard the story about what happened in Toronto? Well, what happened in Canada over the weekend? Because the Toronto Raptors, they had a game against the Los Angeles Clippers. And the Vancouver Canucks of the NHL, they had a game against the Detroit Red Wings, right? Do you know that the crowd, when they went to play the U.S. national anthem, you know, before a sports game, like they always do in any game, at any event, at any sporting event in America, they played, you know, the national anthem to show respect to the U.S. team that was playing in Canada. The fans started to boo. They booed. They heckled, you know, and it's all because of Donald Trump and his tariffs against Canada for 25%, I believe it is. You mean to tell me the fans booed? Yeah, they fucking booed, bro. Yeah. They fucking booed, but I don't get it. I don't get it. Will there soon be no sports in Canada or no American sports in Canada? Because it's February. Happy Black History Month to all my people. It's February. I was getting ready to cuss and say it's February, but it's February. Happy Black History Month to everybody out there. You know what to do. Stay strong, be black, be happy, be proud of yourself. The NBA All-Star Game is in 2 weeks, right after the Super Bowl, the weekend after the Super Bowl. We have a draft coming up for the NBA All-Star Game, which involves the great Inside the NBA crew, right? Plus Candace Parker. Let's not leave her out. She's part of the Inside the NBA crew. But we will have 4 teams in the NBA All-Star Game this year. Makes kind of weird. No, it should be 2. Anyway, we have 4 teams competing in the NBA All-Star Weekend game format this year. It's basically a pickup game. They said game goes to 40. Each game goes to 40. Cool. Sounds like fun. This should be like one of those mini games you do on Saturday and not on Sunday. But I digress. Each team will be drafted separately. Shaq, Chuck, Kenny, and Candace Parker. They will all have their own separate teams. The gist of it is the 3 gentlemen will pick their own teams from the 24 All-Stars that we all selected. The media, players, coaches all had a hand in voting for. Cool. So when we have the East All-Stars and the West All-Stars, are we mixing the East and the West All-Stars, starters and reserves? Or are we trying to keep it separate with East and West starters and All-Stars? Because we got 3 people picking, Shaq, Chuck, and Kenny. Suppose Shaq picks Jokic, Kenny picks Giannis. Chuck turns around and picks LeBron. You know what I'm saying? So now we have, you know, it's going to be a fun thing to watch because who's going to be on the teams? It's only 8 players on each team. So that makes, you know, 8 players, 3 teams, 8 players, Three teams of all stars and the young squad that Candace Parker will be picking. Here's something that I want to talk about. So Wemby, right? Wembyama. He's a second-year player, sophomore. He will be playing in the Rising Stars game. You know, they said the winner of the Rising Stars game will be the team representing the young generation in the All-Star pickup game format. So if Wemby, who was voted an All-Star, who was already considered a future Hall of Famer, a future generational talent, he's supposed to be on the Rising Stars team. If his Rising Stars team wins and has to go into the All-Star pickup format, albeit that Wemby is already voted an All-Star for the West, where does that put him, depending on what team he plays? It's questions to be answered. It's questions to be asked. You know, I've thought about this for a couple of weeks now because Wemby automatically should be an All-Star. Wemby also should be playing in the Rising Stars game against his peers and then playing against the All-Stars who he's, you know, being voted in to play against amongst the top players in the NBA separately on Sunday. But we have a new format. Last year they put up 200 damn points, and that was a horrible game to watch. Everybody shoots threes. It's a horrible system to watch. I still blame the AAU system and just the freedom of just like, you know, pace and space basketball. Like, okay, Mike D'Antoni, Steve Kerr, Steve Nash, Amari Stoudemire, you know, Roger Bell, Sean Marion. They had a system when they ran the pace and space. We want to get as many shots up as we can, you know, within the 24 seconds of a shot clock. 24 seconds on the shot clock, you should be shooting the ball within 16 seconds. You should be getting a shot up down court within that with 12 seconds on the shot clock to get a rebound, make another play, or whatever the case may be. This is the way Mike D'Antoni ran his system, you know. And Steve Nash and the Phoenix Suns had a great run. Steve Kerr was a part of their general manager and like president front office squad during that time. They had a good run. When Steve Kerr became the coach of Golden State, he implemented the same system, and they won. It didn't when Mike D'Antoni started it, it transcended basketball into a faster pace, but it didn't win championships. When Steve Kerr took over in Golden State, it won championships because of the player, which would be which would be Stephen Curry. Would be Stephen Curry. It would be because of the player, which is Klay Thompson. You know, you can get shots up that fast with people who can actually shoot. They add in Kevin Durant to that team. You can run that offense a little faster now because you have players who can actually shoot. Leandro Barbosa, he could shoot. You know, Sean Livingston was on that team. He could shoot. Even though he didn't shoot the three, he shot the mid-range. Sean Livingston could shoot. Draymond, he surprised some people over his career so far with the threes he's made. He probably surprised himself a few times. But, yeah, you know he did. You know he did. But, yeah, like now we've gotten to the point where the NBA All-Star game can't even be a game. It has to be a pickup game because of the amount of threes and the way everybody thinks the NBA or basketball should be ran. And it's sad to see because I think this pickup game might be a good idea, but I think it's just a good idea for a Saturday event. You know, something to do on Saturdays, not something for the main event on Sunday. But the judgment's still out. We have to wait and see in 2 weeks to see how it looks and how it plays out. We have to wait and see. Actually, this Thursday, the TNT crew will be drafting their squads. So lock in for that shit. You know what I'm saying? Also, as far as schedule goes for NBA games, today is Monday. NBA TV, we have the Rockets and the Knicks. We have the Magic and the Warriors. You have the Spurs and the Grizzlies. You have the Kings and the Timberwolves, the Bucks and the Thunder, and the Pelicans against the Nuggets today on Monday. Tuesday is going to be a big day because the Lakers play the Clippers on Tuesday after the whole trade situation and all that. You also had the Dallas Mavericks traveling to Philadelphia to take on the Sixers without Luka Doncic, and they might have Anthony Davis, who just played here 2 weeks ago or a week ago with the Lakers against the Sixers. So he's right back here again. But on different, that shit is crazy. Damn. AD's on Dallas. Shit. The Lakers don't have Anthony Davis anymore. Also on Tuesday, which will be the doubleheader on TNT, you have the Lakers and the Clippers, which would be the second game. You have the Celtics and the Cavs, which is the first game. The defending champs take on one of their challengers this year, which would be the Cleveland Cavaliers. On Thursday, draft day. NBA All-Star draft day. Thursday, doubleheader, the TNT crew will have the Mavericks again against the Celtics, and you have the Lakers again taking on Golden State. But if you don't have it and you're watching NBA League Pass or something, on Thursday you have the Rockets against the Timberwolves. Don't miss that game. That's a good one. Those three games are my highlights for Thursday. The other games are my highlights for Tuesday, and today's Monday. So you heard what's going on Monday. It's NBA TV, Magic and Warriors, Rockets and Knicks doubleheader. Listen, Super Bowl's coming. Be about 6 days out. Birds and the Chiefs. See how shit gonna go. See how shit gonna shake. I'm not gonna lie to you. With the spread being 1.5, the over being 48.5, the Eagles and Chiefs put up the second most points ever in a Super Bowl 2 years ago when they played. I feel like it's gonna be like a mid score game. Vegas has it at 48.5. I have the game just making 48, with the Eagles getting the win, 31-17. You heard it here first. Your man, be honest. You know what to do, right? Be honest with yourself. Be honest with everybody else in the world. Super Bowl week, baby. Swigger Man, play something. We get the fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? We get to another episode.
You guys know that no one likes this shit? No one likes us, no one likes us. You guys know that shit? Yeah. No one likes us, no one likes us, no one likes us. We don't care. We're from Philly, fucking Philly. No one likes us, we don't care.